Okay, I've solved two problems in pawn categories. The first one is ghost. So there we can see the first one, ghost. There, find the flag. There is netcut. There is IP address and port. So, and there is attachment. I've downloaded this file. This is our file. This is yellow binary file. We can run this program and see what is there. The ghost code, something like, and you have escaped the ghost. So I have to input the right code in there. So what is in this binary file? We have to check. This is 64-bit LSB by executable. This is really important. That is LSB or NSB. I will talk later. And I have already used Ghidra for this. Disassembling this binary file, we have to use Ghidra. We use Ghidra tools to disassemble this file. So we have to analyze this binary file. After the functions, we can see their main function, and this is our main functions source code. So what's in there? If we see their local, okay, rename the variable to understand better. Okay, if we check this, x equals 0, variable x variable is 0, and there, if x is something like this is x value, we have to override the value of this variable 0 to this value. So how can you do that? We can overwrite the variable's value by overflowing the buffer. There is 64 and 264 character buffer. There is 2 buffer in there, and this comparison is there. So we have to, when we input the value of ghost code, we have to overflow the buffer by 64. If we see, this is the code we have copied, and after that we have to use basically this payload to test this. There are 64 character A, and after that this is the reverse way, because the 44, 43, 42, 41, this is the reverse way, because this is this yellow file is LSB. So we have to enter the value in reverse way. This value is coming from, if we see there 44, 43, 42 and 41 hexa value. So we have to input like that, 44, 43, 42, 41, because this file is LSB file. Payload, and we see ghost code, and there is the flag in local file. So we have to use this in remotely using netcat. Similar payload we will use, and this is our flag. Okay, now second one is anyaForger, and from there is also a link. There is attachment file, which is a binary file. If we check this, there is another binary file. There is secret word we can use, and that's not the secret word. Okay, so in similar way we have to disassemble this file also by Ghidra. After opening the main function, if we check, there is also main function, and there are other function like banner or anyaForger. If we see, there is the flag in anyaForger function. After main function, there is the vulnerable function. So enter the secret code. There number is 215 and something. If we see, there is character is dead beef. If you can see there. So we have to create payload dead BE and EF, that is dead beef. Why we use this payload? Because this is also 32-bit and LSB. So we have to create the payload, and there is the value. And why we use 32? Because if we see there, there is the buffer is 32 character buffer. So basically we have to use buffer overflow. Okay, now check in local machine. Sorry, there is 32, and we can see enter the secret word, and we can bypass by buffer overflowing and call that function after 32 bit and find the flag. Okay, now we can use this payload for remote access. There is NC, and we can see this is the flag. So both found problems are very easy. One is to buffer overflow for modifying the variables value, and second one is that is beef. Second one to call the function by buffer overflowing. Thank you.